Hi, I'm Tami Utley. Today we're going to be doing a St. Patrick's Day cake. I'm going to be doing a cake. The cake itself is shaped like a beer mug and then a little figure modeled leprechaun next to it. So the things we're going to need are, we need some of the Amarigel colors. I've got copper, which is like a flesh color, an egg yellow, some black, some orange, and a tiny bit of chocolate brown. If you won't need the chocolate brown and the egg yellow and the orange, if you can, well, you need the orange anyway, but we want to get kind of a beer color. If you get Amarigel Gold, that is kind of a beer color. I don't drink beer. I had to have my husband pour a beer so I could see what color it looks like. It all depends on how dark your ale is. You know, I guess they have the really dark stuff and golden and light and whatnot. So you just want whatever colors you can use to make beer. I use the egg yellow, brown, and orange. I'll need some Tylos, a pair of small scissors. I need a piece of spaghetti. I didn't have any, so I've got linguine. We're going to need a spatula, a little bit of Knox gelatin. We're going to need some fondant, assorted colors of fondant. Basically, these colors that we have, we're going to also be using in fondant. I'm going to use some chocolate fondant also, just to cover my board. So that's optional. If you have brown paper, brown foil, you can use that instead. But I'm going to use chocolate fondant because I'm actually going to emboss mine like wood. They have contact paper that looks like a wood grain, and you can certainly use that. We are going to be using small cakes today. These are only 5-inch cakes, but you can do this in any size. I'm going to use some gold coins, some Nonpareils. There's the little tiny white balls. I've got some of the 24K gold disco dust and the sour apple disco dust. I've also got a little bit of lilac, just any sort of pink petal dust. We have the option, there's a couple different greens. There's an avocado and a super green. These are luster dusts. And then we have the option of making our handle for our beer mug 2 different ways. So I'm going to show you both ways, and one of them I'm going to use this Moonstone, which is kind of like a pewter silver. I also have some skewers here, and I have my cornstarch and my shortening because we're going to be working with fondant. I also have my rolling pin for working with the fondant and a fondant smoother. The last thing you need is a sort of a ribbed mat, which I have this prepped already, so I'll show it to you later. You'll get to see it a lot better. And I think that's about everything. I've got a 5-inch cake board that I cut here, not real well. And then this is the 10-inch that we're actually going to cover with chocolate fondant. So the 5 inches for the cakes and the 10 inches what the cake is going to go on. So let's go ahead and get started.